This video will talk about one of the fundamental strategies of business, differentiation. Differentiation explains how to provide unique value that will make customers happy to pay a premium price for a product or service. To talk about the fundamental strategies of business, we first need to talk about the most basic reasons why customers would choose to buy our product. Customers will buy our product because it is different, that is better than competitors, or customers will buy our product because it costs less than our competitors. This video will focus on the former. Differentiation is making a product or service different from the competition in one or more ways that increases the value to the customer so that they are willing to pay a higher price with the goal that this increase in price is more than the cost to create the difference. There are four sources of differentiation: superior features, better quality, convenience, and brand image. Superior features do a job better. For instance, Dyson vacuums don't suck because they do suck. Do a unique job. For instance, Build-A-Bear. There's not a lot of places where you can build your own teddy bear. Do more jobs. For instance, the iPhone, which replaced a myriad of other devices. Better quality. Better quality, more reliable, more durable, longer lasting, etc. Examples of this would be Toyota and Honda's vehicles. Now, better quality can translate into better customer value in many different ways. For instance, higher reliability can save you the hassle of a breakdown, or the potential safety issue of being stranded somewhere alone. It might even just be the peace of mind that comes from not worrying about being stranded somewhere. Higher quality products tend to not break down as much, so they can save you money on repairs. They may also last longer, so you'll get more use out of them before you have to replace them. And related to that, higher quality products that are long lasting tend to have higher resale values when you go to sell them. Convenience can be more convenient to find, purchase, use. For instance, the Starbucks located across the street from the other Starbucks. Or another example, vending machines providing an ice-cold Coca-Cola, always just a few steps away. Brand image can be associated with a certain lifestyle, a level of status, happiness, beauty, etc. Examples are the Harley-Davidson motorcycles, Coca-Cola, and Tiffany's. And the status associated with some brands is so strong that it has spawned a cottage industry of reselling empty boxes and bags with those brands' logos on it. The more points of differentiation, the better, as they can be reinforcing and make imitation more difficult. For example, a conveniently located, recognized brand associated with happiness that arguably tastes better. Now I know what some of you are thinking. What? No way. Pepsi tastes better. While the rest of you agree that Coke is obviously superior. But the real question is, why are we arguing over fizzy sugar water in the first place? That is the power of advertising and differentiation. Coke spends about $4 billion a year on marketing to accomplish this. Now, to put that in perspective, this is what $4 billion looks like in stacks of $100 bills. Now, spending this much money only works as a strategy if Coke is then able to raise its price and increase its sales volume enough to make up this $4 billion cost and then make additional profits after that. As hinted at in the previous slides, this is all about the customer's perceived value of your product. And that value can be real or imagined. Now, in the real world, the difference isn't usually this stark. However, there can be real differences between the reality of the product and the customer's perception of it. This is why understanding your customers is key. Differentiation strategies require a deeper understanding of the needs of your customers than cost-based strategies. This typically requires customer segmentation analysis and a consumption chain analysis. Customer segmentation is the analysis of customer needs to identify groups of buyers who are similar in the way that they discriminate among and value a product or service offering. The purpose of this is to maximize profit and market share. If you oversatisfy the customer segment's needs, this will reduce product. Undersatisfying reduces your market share. Now, ways to segment the market. You can segment by product attributes, such as speed, battery life, weight, flavor, customer demographics, or if you want to think of them, customer attributes, young professionals, retired couples, working parents, college athletes. These different groups are going to have different needs. Or you can look at jobs to be done. Entertainment, transportation, safety, bragging rights, a myriad of other ones. You can identify key jobs to be done through customer discovery and empathy. People don't want to buy a quarter-inch drill, they want a quarter-inch hole. By this process of discovery and empathy, you can search for solutions, the what, and also the job or why the customer really wants that solution. So you can get the job done by providing a solution that offers greater simplicity, convenience, cost, and access, or you can help understand the customer's functional, social, and emotional jobs to be done. Specifically, look for jobs that are important, unmet, and widely held for the most success. For example, a milkshake can do different jobs. It can do the functional job of being a yummy treat. It can do a social job and appease my kids. Or it can do an emotional job, keep me company on my long commute. Understanding which job the customer is hiring your product or service to do will allow you to better tailor it to their needs and increase the value to them, which can help you increase your profits or market share. Now let's turn to differentiating in the consumption chain. How do customers become aware of a need for or benefit of your type of product or service? How do consumers find your offering? What is your product really used for? What job does the customer want done? How do customers make their purchase selections? What's their priority of attributes that they care about? How is your product ordered, paid for, delivered? How is your product repaired, serviced, and disposed of? And can you make any one of these easier or better for the customer? Now, if successful, we can be delightfully different. Successful differentiators create offerings that delight customers. That was awesome. Delight and awesome products come from doing something unexpected or surprising, perceptively better than competitive offerings. Delight can even create customer advocates for your product and or brand. So what are the risks of differentiation? First, firms can't sufficiently differentiate a product to create value for which customers will pay a premium price. That is, your product just isn't different enough for customers to pay any more money for. Second, customers may change their mind and decide that the value difference between the differentiated product and the cost leader's product is no longer worth the price difference. Third, counterfeiters may offer a cheap knockoff of a differentiated product or service, which potentially significantly changes the value price differences that we just talked about in number 2. Finally, your competitive advantage from differentiation won't last without barriers to imitation, which are created by firms developing unique resources and capabilities. These include recognized brands, R&D intensive features, patents, distribution networks, etc. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch another one right now and learn even more. Or subscribe for future videos. If you have any questions about this topic, leave them in the comments and they may be featured in an upcoming Q&A video.